Queen City. We're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
Stay tuned for Reds baseball. Next. Wade Miley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And now, Ozzie Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, you know, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. And the pitch.
Nope. 2-2 now.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. The next to bat for St. Louis, Lou Brock. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, giving him an even 150. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Michael Lee is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Foster will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fouled off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
No,
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. From the stretch.
Yeah.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
McGuire leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Gerald Vaughn steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully you can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out. Try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second,
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
That brings up George Foster as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today. Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's gone 3 for 6. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a throw over, runner back standing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Gerald Vaughn, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. And now the first pitch, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Edman at second with two down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Larkin will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. Here comes the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Tony Perez.
The pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Vaughn really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of their rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Larkin stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones. Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it too, Bureau? There aren't a lot of pitching, batting practice pitchers that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting practice pitchers that throw the knuckleball.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan. Runner's going. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hot shot down the line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
A man at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Two, here it comes. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Lee able to track it down for the third out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Reds lead it 2-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's
too low. 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Line hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
To the plate now, Michael Lee. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
No, that's
a little low. It's 2-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Full count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Brock, runner at third with no outs. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Try it again, 3-2.
Nope.
And he looks at ball four now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next is
Yeah, the
Cardinals.
pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Cardinals number 4 hitter, Mark McGuire, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep,
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Throw over to the bag.
He's good.
Runners back. The 2-0 on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Up and in.
3-0.
Big danger now. It's 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
In the air out toward right field. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. Down.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he popped him up. Perez trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 3-2. In now for the Reds, Wade Miley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Wade Miley.
Set and the pitch. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A little bouncer. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The center fielder, number
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Pitch popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
The right fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Castellanos is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty. And this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
So he got him swinging. Nicholas Castellanos becomes out number 2 this inning. So now to the plate, George Foster. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is outside for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. We played 3 full. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now into the box, Harrison Bader, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! Ball 1.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball that's outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
A dive, but he can't hang on, and that'll be a foul ball. Great effort. Payoff pitch one more time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The pitcher, number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance.
Your attention, please.
Lucas Sims
Now
enters to
pitching
make an
for the
appearance
Reds.
on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the
Lucas
inning.
Sims.
Gerald Vaughn will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1 through 3.5. We're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Reds.
Ready to go in the bottom of the
first
4th.
baseman.
And next to bat will be the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Perez.
From the stretch.
Ball that's out.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled away. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Barry Larkin. He singled first time up. Now the pitch. Popped up. McGuire is over to take a look. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Well above the letters, as it looked like the knuckleball slipped out on him that time. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Brock waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
2 down, no one on base, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Arenado in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next up, Johnny Bench picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Morgan, the runner at first with 2 gone. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. A 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. First offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw down to first, 1 away. Next, it'll be Michael Lee. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Chopped up the line to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
Next to hit is Mark McGuire. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Now the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, tied at 3. Now to the plate, here is Eugenio Suarez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a throw over by Ozzy's in time, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 39, Lucas.
Ken Griffey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Reds, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
This is popped up, and that's going to land foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
In the last at-bat, the home run he hit off that knuckleball, he didn't crush it. He hit it well enough. It was probably short of 400 feet, but a home run is a home run.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope,
and he'll just waste one there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. In there, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, George Foster fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Brock has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds strand a couple. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Heath Hembree will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Heath Hembree.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. At the plate now is Tommy Edman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Flares this one over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerald Vaughn. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here's the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Edman stands at second with 2 gone. And that's in there. 3-1. Here it is. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Lou Brock. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A pause, and the 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 down, runners at first and second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Down the first baseline. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez.
Tony
The pitch.
Perez.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bader will wait on it. One gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Next to hit, Barry Larkin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly toward third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now to the plate, Joe Morgan. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bader finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Brad Brock is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brad Brock.
So here is Michael Lee. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a called strike on the changeup. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Here now the 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So the next to bat will be Mark McGuire. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the stretch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
He's ready. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Yadier Molina will be next. Lee on second. McGuire on at first with nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So next to hit is Yadier Molina, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Grounded back up the middle, right to him. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The batter number 19.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
At the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cards forced to settle for 1. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Johnny Bench.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 2 the count to Suarez.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Ready with the 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Tucker Barnhart gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Barnhart is off of first with 2 away. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 5-3. Michael Feliz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Michael Feliz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stan Musial will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Stan Musial.
He's set and the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch.
The count 2-1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up. Suarez into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Lou Brock will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Line softly toward the hole, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cards leave 1, and it remains 5-3. Giovanni Gallegos is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 66.
Ready now is Nicholas Castellanos. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, George Foster, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece to the right side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Tony Perez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Castellanos leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Eric Davis will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. And he pops him up back behind second base. Smith takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Next, it'll be Barry Larkin, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. To third. Arenado's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds lead 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Eric Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 44.
T.J. Antone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in is Michael Lee. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike now.
At the
3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Mark McGuire as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Antone is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third base line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, that's just a case, D-roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Bruce Sutter enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Stepping up is Joe Morgan. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so
second
far.
baseman, Joe Morgan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Smith is up with it, and there's one away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. The Reds down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Redbirds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Gerald Vaughn earns his first win of the season. Bruce Sutter hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.